Hello, this is the third grade team at Harrington Elementary School, and this is our presentation on distance learning. For those of you who may have missed it, we are reminding you also that we're in this together. So welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. Here's what we'll be covering tonight. Connecting to Zoom meetings, the power of patience. Schedules, synchronous versus asynchronous learning. Number 3, student learning, a shift in teaching students. Number 4, attendance. Number 5, technology, charging iPads and checking Google Classroom. Number 6, tips and suggestions. And number 7, questions. Hello, we are the third grade team. Mrs. Dempsey, Mrs. Soto, Mrs. Zaragoza, and Mr. Hernandez. This is our team. We work together and collaborate every single day, and we are very lucky to be serving your children. Zooming 101. Number 1, patience. Zoom is relatively new for all of us, so please be patient with us while we work out the problems. Number 2, persistence. If your child cannot log in, keep trying. Our Zoom meeting IDs always stay the same. Number 3, participation. Your child's participation in the Zoom lessons is how attendance is taken. Third grade teaching schedules. Synchronous learning means that it's live on Zoom. Asynchronous learning means that it's independent or alone, usually with teacher support when the teacher is available. Flexibility in meeting times, especially on Wednesday. Right now, we are still building and developing our schedule and our plans, so we please ask that you bear with us, since times may change. More small group times once data has been collected. So once we get more assessments done, and once we know where our children's levels are, we will create small groups to better serve the children and deliver the necessary lessons. Synchronous and asynchronous learning. Synchronous basically means that teaching is live with the students, all on Zoom. Your child is required to be on Zoom every day, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 11, so they have to be available during that window. And times can vary. On Wednesday, however, it's from 9 to 10 only. Asynchronous. Asynchronous teaching is students working on projects on their own and checking in with the teacher if they need help or if assistance is needed. This can also be small group check-ins, so we'll check in with them in small groups or a few students at a time, or maybe even one student at a time if necessary. Academics coming soon. So before teachers can get to academics, classroom procedures and foundations need to be in place, especially during something as incredibly and radically different as distance learning. So types of activities, technology tutorials, team building, learning how to take assessments online, icebreakers or games, and also internet safety. So that's a really important one as well. And even learning how to log in and log out and memorizing their passwords. That's a big one too. Daily attendance. Academic success. Daily attendance and participation are a district requirement. So they should and they have to be present during Zoom times that we are mentioning in the presentation. Absences and tardies. So please call the Harrington office between 7:30 and 4 p.m. To report to the office, call 805-385-1542. So any absence or any tardy, you have to let them know. Consistency equals success. Your child's daily participation is extremely important. They must be actively participating. And if they miss lessons, especially all the things we're doing to navigate logging in, logging out, memorizing passwords, procedures for going to the different apps that we'll use, if they miss that and they're absent, then it's going to be much more difficult to get them to catch up when we do introduce the academics. Suggested materials to keep handy. Pencils, sharpened so writing stays consistently neat. Paper that is lined or unlined for quick practice or games. Notebooks or composition books for note-taking during lessons. And a quiet place. This might be difficult for some of our families. Headphones might be an option, so all we can do is try our best. Student books or additional supplies. If you have not picked up books, supplies, or an agenda, please stop by the office as soon as possible. So as we mentioned, office hours Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4 p.m. If you run out of supplies, please let us know on Remind or via email or call the school. We are putting together extra supplies for your children, and they will be ready for pickup hopefully next week. A red folder is being prepared for your child. It will include passwords and problem/solution form to help you get through some issues that may arise. The red folder and additional supplies will be available next week. We will be sending remind messages to all of you as soon as that's ready. Student technology must. iPad must be charged daily. Google Classroom. All students must check Google Classroom 3 times a day, at least. Logging in. Students must know their usernames, emails, and passwords. Please note, we will be adding your student login and email information to the red folder for reference. Keep it safe. Mrs. Zaragoza, I can't get in. Or Mr. Hernandez. Or Miss Dempsey. Or Miss Soto. This is what you do. Troubleshooting. Number 1, close all open apps. Number 2, check login info. Number 3, hard reset of iPad, and we can send you that information via Remind or email. Number 4, contact the school. And number 3, contact teacher and work on a no tech plan. So in case there's no technology, we make a plan. All technology is down. What do? We have a plan. The no technology plan will be in the red folder. Here are some examples. Writing. Write in a journal or notebook. Create stories. Write about your family. Make books or comics. Work packet. A packet of practice or review provided by the school. Exercise. Go for a walk. Play outside. And parents, this one's for you. Have them help you with all the chores you have. Art. Draw your surroundings. Draw what's around your home, inside your home. Draw a box of cereal. Look outside the window and draw what you see outside. Or doing crafts at home. Tip number 1. During Zoom meetings, teachers cannot reply to emails or remind messages. We will get back to you as soon as possible. If urgent, call the office. If not, sometimes it may even take us up to 24 hours to reply, and that's based on the district rules. Tip number 2, routines. Number 1, schedule. Set a daily schedule for your child to establish routines. No tech time. Shh. Number 2, find a quiet place for learning and use headphones if possible. Now, you can only try your best on this one. This is all we can do. And number 3, sleep. Set a bedtime to ensure optimum health and focus, and try to limit screen time when it's time to go to bed. You can take away the iPad and put it away in a safe place. Questions? If you have any questions, please email us, contact us on Remind, or call the school, and we will be happy to help you in any way we can. Thank you very much, and remember, we're in this together.